طيب، فمراجعة لهذوم الأسئلة الستة. Review of those first six questions. Okay, so what is the supreme law of the land? Answer yourself at your house. What is the supreme law of the land? Okay, you answer. Now, question 2. What does the Constitution do? What does the Constitution do? You answer. Okay, the idea of self-government is in the first three words of the Constitution. What are these three words? The idea of self-government is in the first three words of the Constitution. What are these words? Answer. Question 4. What is an amendment? What is an amendment? Question 5. What do we call the first 10 amendments to the Constitution? What do we call the first 10 amendments to the Constitution? Answer. Now, the question 6 is, what is one right or freedom from the First Amendment? What is one right or freedom from the First Amendment? And then you answer. Now, let's answer them together, okay, to be حتى نكون مع بعض بنفس الأجوبة. طيب, what is the supreme law of the land? The answer is the Constitution. What is the supreme law of the land? ما هو أعلى قانون في اللاند هو يعني يعتبر أمريكا أو البلد أو كل القوانين بالبلد. طيب, الأنسر هو the Constitution. The Constitution. Now, question 2, what does the Constitution do? What does the Constitution do? The Constitution sets up the government. The Constitution sets up the government, يعني ينظمها, يخططها, بيعمل النظام لكل الدستور لكل البلد قانونيا. طيب, the other answer is الجواب الآخر defines the government, يعرف الحكومة. فإذا عندنا sets up the government and defines the government. Defines, D-E-F-I-N-E-S, يعني يعرف. sets up the government يعني ينظمها أو يحط تحت التصنيفات القانونية. protects the basic rights of Americans. الجواب الثالث من هذا السؤال الثاني هو أنه يحمي الحقوق الأساسية للشعب الأمريكي أو للمواطنين الأمريكيين. فهذا دور الدستور. That's what the Constitution do. That's what the Constitution does. Okay, sets up the government, defines the government, and protects basic rights of the government. Okay, now, question 3, the idea of self-government is in the first three words of the Constitution. What are these words? We the people. We the people. Those are the first three words of the Constitution. هم أول 3 كلمات من الدستور. We the people يعني نحن الشعب. نحن هي فكرتنا أو نيتنا الاستقلال، الحكم الذاتي، الاستقلال، أو نحكم أنفسنا. فهذا we the people. Now, question 4, what is an amendment? What is an amendment? Amendment هو تغيير، هو change. Amendment is change. Amendment is change. Another word for change. Okay? It changed the Constitution. Amendment is change the Constitution or an addition to the Constitution. An addition يعني زيادة أو تغيير للدستور. Now, question 5 اللي هو عندي أنا, for me, this is the most important question of the whole Constitution. What do we call the first 10 amendments to the Constitution? The answer is Bill of Rights. I thought درست بعض الطلاب وهذا السؤال اجى عندهم بالامتحان. هذا السؤال اجى عندهم بالامتحان. Okay. What is one right or freedom from the First Amendments? I'm sorry, what do we call the first 10 amendments to the Constitution? Bill of Rights. What do we call the first 10 amendments to the Constitution? The Bill of Rights. The Bill of Rights. Okay, question 5. Now, question 6. What is one right of those first 10 amendments? فعنا Bill of Rights. ما هم هذه الحقوق؟ هذا السؤال السادس. ما هم هذه الحقوق؟ الحقوق هم freedom of speech, freedom of religion, freedom of assembly, freedom of press, freedom of petition to the government إلى آخره. فأي جواب من هذا السؤال السادس اللي عندكم يكون صح. فإذا جاوبت if you answered freedom of speech to question 6, it is right. Freedom of religion, it is right. Freedom of assembly, it is right. And freedom of press, it is right. Or freedom of petition to the government. So it is right. So any of these 5 answers is right. So what is one right or freedom from the First Amendment? Freedom of speech, freedom of press, freedom of religion, and freedom of press, freedom of petition to the government. Okay, so these are the review of the first 6 questions. Freedom of speech and religion and press are the first, the last, the rights of which comes in Bill of Rights. So these are the 6 questions we went through before. Now we're going to go to question 7. Okay, now remember question 7, we have, this is the Constitution, let's say. Okay, this is question 7. Okay, we said that they changed the Constitution. They had the first Constitution and then they made changes. غيروا تعدلوا بالدستور. Okay. how many times كم مرة عدلوا بالدستور؟ عدلوا بالدستور 27 مرة. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 27 مرة. 27. So question 7 is how many amendments does the Constitution have? 27. 27 amendments, 27 changes to the Constitution happened. Okay. Now question 8. Very important question. What does the Constitution, what did the Declaration of Independence do? What did the Declaration of Independence? But before I say what the Declaration of Independence do, I'm gonna explain what Declaration of Independence is. Declaration of Independence. Declaration هو إعلان إذاعة الإندبندنس الاستقلال. Declaration of Independence هو إعلان الاستقلال. يعني ذهب عندما قالوا إنه إحنا سنستقل فطلعوا على الشوارع أو بالراديو أو بأي طريقة أخرى وقالوا نحن نعلن الاستقلال. استقلال أمريكا من بريطانيا. استقلال أمريكا والشعب الأمريكي من الحكم البريطاني أو من الدولة البريطانية أو من الرئيس أو الملك البريطاني بهذه الأيام. طيب, so Declaration of Independence is announcement or declaration or saying of independence, that we are independent from Great Britain. We are independent from Great Britain. So when we say والسؤال الثامن سؤال question 8 what did the Declaration of Independence do? What did the Declaration of Independence do? The answer is it said, announced, declared, it said or announced